My name is Heidi Nichols, and I am going to present my developing plan. I am here to share about how I've grown this year, and if you have any questions, you can contact me at hnichols@hem@usd.org. So the first question is, after a year of job embedded support, was I able to achieve my professional growth goal? My goal was by the end of the year, I will give students feedback on assignments weekly, and I will increase student engagement in class through improved classroom management and student talk. The answer is yes. I have improved feedback timing, and I want to continue that. I want to next year not only give my students the feedback, but also have a regular time set aside for them to respond to that feedback and to reflect on how they can improve for the next time so that they're setting more goals for themselves. And I have increased engagement. This year, I've been able to incorporate interactive slides, class discussions, and projects where the students have really driven our learning in the classroom. How have I surprised myself? Honestly, this year, I was not sure that I was going to make it through the year around November. So the fact that we made it through the year and things have continued to improve really ended up surprising me. Describe a professional goal I have for myself beyond induction, and why have I identified this as a need or interest? So, a goal I have is to incorporate more Avid practices. At Rancho Viejo, Avid is a thing that we are incorporating across the site, but I've seen it done even more thoroughly at other sites, and I would really like to help make our school look like those schools where students are organized and they understand why they're organized. I want to do this by having students have a day, maybe on Friday at the end of the week, where we review their notes, where they ask questions about their learning. And that would also help with my feedback goal that I was talking about earlier, that students would respond to feedback. How would I assess goal attainment? This year, I've noticed that even though we've talked once or twice about Costas level questions and done Cornell notes a couple times, the students really don't understand why they're doing it, or even what the questions are without going through the review all over again. So next year, if I have attained this goal, then students will know what Costas level questions are automatically, and they will be able to tell me why being organized is important. What actions can I take to remain a connected educator throughout my career? So, I am a member of the CTA, and in the past, I've been able to go to conferences where I've been able to meet other educators from across California and see what they're doing, get to hear from some really great presenters, and I would like to be able to do that in the future. I'm also planning on continuing my learning through the Letters program that Hemet is providing starting in August. And I this year and next year, continuing into my career, want to be a part of school activities, whether it's just chaperoning or helping organize. I really enjoy being able to see kids outside of the classroom and get to know their personalities when they're not in English class. What can I do personally and professionally to sustain the energy it takes to be passionate about students, teaching, and learning? A couple professional things that I would like to implement next year are making sure I have an out of office email when we are on vacation so that people know when I'm going to get back to them and I don't feel stressed that I need to respond while we're away from school. I also want to be more firm on deadlines for makeup work because I know that most teachers, like a week before the triad is done, they'll say, I'm not taking any more makeup work. They'll give a day to do some makeup work in class, and then that's it. So then there's no stress about getting grades in on time. And then lastly, I would like to, as much as possible, leave my school computer at school instead of taking the work home with me. So, really managing my time during my prep period so that all of my prep that needs to be done gets done while I'm here, and gives me time personally to get to do the things I would like at home. One of the things personally that I will do to sustain my energy is continuing to go to church groups because those have really grounded me and helped me keep my focus and my heart in the right place this year with just some really encouraging people and time to reflect and take a deep breath, and then go back the next day to school and feel refreshed. Lastly, what advice do I have for new teachers? First, always be reflecting. I love this year that I have a 7th grade class and then a prep period, and I have an 8th grade class and then lunch, because the classes that go after the prep period or after lunch tend to go a lot better since I've had time to reflect on how the first class went and make any changes. Second, ask for help. Everyone here at the school is working for the success of our students, and we're on the same team. So if you need help, ask for it. Someone is going to be able to support you. And lastly, celebrate. Things don't always go correctly or the way that you wanted them to, but when they do, make sure to celebrate yourself, because those moments matter, and those moments are the ones that are going to stick with you and help you sustain yourself through your career. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed this.